In the count. The swing arm now coming back as our countdown continues.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Brick Something, and you're watching the Brick Something News on a Sunday afternoon if you're on the West Coast, 6:45 if you're PM over if you're on the East Coast. Sorry, I can't talk. What's up, folks? We do have a guest today, and our guest today is going to be Erwin Papa, amazing artist who has pretty much probably been either on your shelf or on your feed or let's see, in your brain, but you might not have realized that this guy's been everywhere, done work all sorts of places. But I know that he's running a little late, but I said that's okay because I kind of want to talk about your work. And I met the guy, and he seems like a guy after my own heart in the sense that super humble. And the way I'm probably going to gush about his artwork in the beginning might make him feel uncomfortable. Anyway, so let's do that while he's not here, and then he will join us shortly. But before then, let's say hello to the folks that are here on this beautiful, it's actually Mythic Legions weekend, Mythic weekend. Right now, let's see, it's like 6:47 on the East Coast. So they're probably, I believe, Legions Con proper is over. Folks are probably cleaning up and packing up, ending, closing up everything, right? And sort of getting ready to go home and, safe travels to everybody because seems like it's nutty out there. Anyways, I've been watching the show. So from afar, I did the G-Con watch along on Friday with a bunch of folks, Rob Zamora, Ostradamus Toys, V-Dog, Quip from GDL, Paul, Thanos Copter, did that to you again, buddy. Thanos Copter, and oh my God, I'm blanking. So if anybody else jumped on, my bad, but that was awesome. It was a long stream, and we got a crap ton of toys revealed. So, yeah, it's pretty amazing. If you missed it, you can go check out the Four Horsemen stream, or you can go check out here on the Brick Something, me and those guys kind of talking about it. To be honest, it's a loose hangout of people just talking about some cool toys being revealed. So if you're into that kind of thing, go check it out. All right. Let's say hello to the folks who are here real quick. We've got, hey, what's up, Ryan Clark? Good to see you, man. Brick, sorry, I was going to say Brick will be here shortly. Brick is here, I swear. Erwin will be here shortly. He's dealing with the realities of living in Southern California. What's going on, Rick Jones? Good to see you, man. Dave's Dimensions. What's going on, sir? Hope you're good. Busting Ghosts. Justin Mohan is here. Cool. And Erwin Papa interview. Wanted to know more for a long time. Dude, trust me, you've probably known quite a bit. And absolutely, we will talk about MONSTORs. And yes, dude's awesome. Dude is awesome. What's up, John? Hope you're doing well, man. Am I okay there? I think so. Do I sound a little like stuffy? If I do, everybody here is sick. Everybody here is sick. But let's see, make sure my audio is all right. Okay. I got the right. Okay. Anyways, cool. All right. I was like, oh, is there anything else? So we are going to talk about a bunch of stuff. We're going to look at a bunch of stuff. And while Erwin's not here, we're going to go ahead and look at his work and talk all about him because his stuff is rad. So if you're following along, right there is a URL. It's going to come back the other side. And then also I want to say, right, that QR code right here will take you to a document at the end of the show where you can see all this stuff. And I will try my best to drop them in for the folks here in the live. If I forget, remind me, and I'll drop them in there if you want to see something in particular. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, hell yes. Justin Mohan saying, send in prayers for the Philippines, man. Yes. You all know, if you watch the show, I don't have a strict no this, no that kind of rule, no politics. And so I often will bring things up because, I just move through the world and it's real. But on this note, if I can say, yes, shout out to the Philippines because Leyte, Negros, a huge, massive flooding. This has been a problem. We've been dealing with burocrata capitalismo. Let me just put it that way for a while now in the motherland. And money's not going to projects that it's supposed to, including flood control. And so we got storms every year, massive flooding. A lot of people have to basically start from scratch. Anyways, thank you for that, Justin. I see Erwin's here. Man, you missed Erwin. If I bring you on now, you're gonna have to sit here while I talk all about you and your amazing art, and you're gonna, gonna make a brown man turn red. So I'm gonna do it anyways. What's up, Erwin?
Oh, yo, what's up? What's going on, Brick?
How are you doing, sir?
Doing well. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, LA traffic, SoCal traffic.
Yeah, not from LA, but it's California.
No, I get it. You're LA, Lakewood, Long Beach area, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is correct.
I think I've told you I grew up in the Downey area and frequented that area quite a bit. Okay, so should I be mad at you based on my guesses of film choices?
I don't know. Did you like Frankenstein?
Oh, I did like Frankenstein.
Okay, well, that's what I saw then.
Oh, you saw it? I didn't realize it was still in theater.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, cool.
We went to Norwalk. Oh, is there any? Here's my proof.
Oh, cool. You went to Norwalk. Yeah, I got uncles. God rest his soul. I got an auntie there now. No more uncle. Right on. That's cool. I didn't realize Norwalk. I didn't realize Frankenstein was still in theaters. They're trying to go for that. Okay.
I guess so. Yeah, we might have just caught like the last week probably because it was like it was like some random theater that we saw that.
All right. Okay. Well, you should be mad at me because I've only watched the first scene with the kids and we were supposed to finish, and I watched it here on streaming. So I think you win, dude. What I told him is, I said, "Hey, man, it's cool. I know you've got stuff going on, but you better be watching Predator: Badlands or what was the movie? The P.T. Anderson movie. Oh my God, I'm getting old, man. It was One Battle After Another.
Yeah,
that's what it's called.
Yeah,
I was like,
I okay, but
Frankenstein's okay. I'll allow it.
It was good. I like the visuals. Thank you.
Yeah. Did you read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein back in the day?
I haven't read it in a long ass time, so I kind of forgot. But it felt like it was closer to the book.
That's what I've heard. Again, just based on the introduction, I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." I like how they've kind of telling a little bit of the story, from the aftermath, I guess. Anyways.
Yeah,
good stuff.
Good
stuff. 2 hours and a half long. Still good.
The visuals were good. I have this problem where I'm always like trying to figure out like, when did they shoot this? Oh, they shot this on the same day, and then just appreciating all the visual stuff. That was cool. Very good. I think they used the same actor from. I didn't watch the last Alien movie. The Alien hybrid actor. Did you watch the last Alien movie?
I did, but the Alien hybrid,
like alien hybrid, human hybrid type.
And you think it's the same person playing the creature?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a taller, lankier guy. It's not Doug Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. And what's his? I was gonna say Mikey's brother. He'd appreciate that. Oscar Isaac.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's good throughout.
He's good, yeah. All the characters were good. All the actors were good. Mia Goth was in it. She seemed like the character seemed kind of quiet, and then when she spoke, it's like, oh, okay, that's why they got her, you know, for that
Very
reason.
cool.
And then, oh man, who's the other guy? The guy that always plays the German guys in Quentin Tarantino movies.
Oh, don't play this game with me.
That
I can't
guy.
hang.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's in there too, and he's very good too.
Man, I went to a social event last night in real life, and I think I must have inhaled a lot of things from folks around me. I mean, like it was a lot of that. Like, what do you remember this? And I was doing so much of that last night that today I don't think I have the brain cells for it, man. Christoph Waltz. Thank
There
you.
you go.
I'm pretty sure that's
oh
who
yeah,
it
let me
was.
check out the.
Thank you, Mr. Ryan Clark. Yeah, other folks have seen it. Mr. Ryan Clark has seen it, loved it. I'm a sucker for Guillermo del Toro. So right on. We got folks, I guess, coming home, right? Ending the Mythic weekend. What's up, Grumps? You home already? You home? Did you end up with a lot of stuff? Like Rick, I'm curious what your haul is like. Rick Jones, man, you're as bad as me.
Rick
really?
Jones.
I thought you'd have finished it by now.
Halfway through.
Justin with a couple 100-year no, not quite a couple 100-year. Yeah, actually, maybe. Book review. The book was good. Cool. Jacob Elordi, does that sound right? Plays the creature? Is that the dude you were thinking of from Alien?
Oh yeah, probably. It's gotta be.
I don't know. Anyway, cool. Excellent. I should have seen that on the big stream, but I didn't. Did you see Predator Badlands?
No, not yet. I want to watch that one.
Okay. That I really enjoyed. I've got people already telling me that it's not a real Predator movie. It's a Disney movie. It's like, dude, it's a freaking good time in the movie theater. I love what they're doing with both the Alien and the Predator franchise. I suspect that you, like me, inhaled all sorts of pop culture as a kid, and it's just in there. Yeah, based on your art. So do you care that when they bring back old stuff like that? And are you the kind of person who's like, leave my stuff alone, or generally?
As long as it's a good story, it's fine.
Yeah.
As long as it's a good story, it's fine. Even when they change things up, TMNT, they change it all the time. And usually it's a good iteration of the characters and the story. Even this last movie, they still changed the origin, and it was still good.
Oh, I love that. I love the TMNT movie. Yeah, there's the TMNT especially has been real good about one, not taking itself super seriously, and two, just reinventing itself, man. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, the folks saw it. Let's see. I know this guy saw it. It's my brother Julius Downey. See that's fun fact. We grew up in Downey on Julius Avenue, hence Julius Downey.
No way. Oh,
did you grow up in SoCal?
I did, yeah. Lakewood, Long Beach.
Lakewood, Long Beach. Gotcha. What high school did you go to? Can you say?
I was just gonna ask you that, Bosco.
Yeah, you went to Bosco too?
You went to Bosco?
No shit. And so did this guy.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. No, we did, man. Freaking Benoit, the Catholic thing. They're like, you go there.
Yeah.
You said you graduated in 99.
I wanted to go to Lakewood. Like, no, they want the Catholic school. Like,
I graduated 5 years before that in 1994.
Oh, okay.
Do you happen to know?
So that's when I was a freshman then.
Oh yeah,
mm-hmm.
That first year. Okay, random fact. Okay, so sorry guys, we're just talking now. Did you ever watch that? What was that really kind of bad but fun Fox X-Men show? Was it called The Gifted? Am I getting that right? It was like a Fox network show that was sort of taking place. This was meant to be the Marvel universe where they had Xavier's school and stuff.
I kind of remember that. It's after Generation X.
Well after
they did Generation X.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, and then I think The Gifted, wasn't it always tinted yellow?
That one. Was that?
Yeah. It was tinted yellow. Did it always look yellow tinted?
Maybe The Gifted, and it was just like this. It was about this family. It had I want to say the dude from the Vampire Show, Sookie Stackhouse. Anyway, they were a family who like had to hide their kid because she was a mutant, and then she kind of gets taken by the mutant underground. Anyway, the reason I bring it up is because my brother pointed this out. Here, he sends you his sympathies for, and congratulations on surviving. But I don't take it. I'm gonna guess. Were you on the football team? Were you there for football?
No, I tried wrestling once. I was like, I think I went to 2 practices. I was like, yeah, I can't do this. I'll stay in the art side. Dude, I went the last in 99 when I was a senior. They just started an art program. They didn't have art this whole time. There was no art.
Wait, what?
In 99, they started an art program. Yeah. There was no art classes.
We're talking Bellflower, right?
Yeah, Bellflower St. John Bosco.
Dude, I don't know what happened. We had art classes. I had Miss Jacob Subia was her name.
Yeah. Oh, she was doing it too then.
Okay.
You know what? I don't know. Maybe it was just only offered when I was a senior, and I just for whatever
they had art. My brother Ted was all about the art. There was a wall back by. Sorry, guys, we're totally just talking. There's back by Miss Subia's room on that behind the theater.
Yeah,
there was like the ASB room. There used to be this big mural of this like, a brave. That was my brother's work. I don't know if it's still there, but he did that while he was there. He painted that thing. So
that's cool.
Anyway, The Gifted.
Let's talk about toys.
Yeah, we will, but hold on. The Gifted. The Gifted was a X-Men sort of show. They filmed these commercials for like this institute that was like secretly kidnapping mutants and kind of like turning them into human or whatever. And it was filmed at Bosco. And my brother pointed it out. Yeah, you can see them on YouTube. And I was like, oh crap, like that's the quad. And that's like it's supposed to be like they have it in the gym. And anyways, welcome to the St. John Bosco hour. Before we get too far, it's so funny, man. There were 2 other people on toy things. Ralph Apple, who I actually went to school with in Downey, St. Raymond's, and then Bosco. He was doing a Lost podcast for a long time and just finished a Lost documentary. Really talented guy. He does a show all about Star Wars online. And then there's another dude, Matt, Collectible Fun from Latin Legions, who also went to Bosco. So there's a bunch of us nerds. And then my buddy Marco, who should be on the show pretty soon, who he does comics. Anyways, I'll send you stuff. These guys want to know about important stuff. Let's start here, man. Yeah. Someone has a question for you before we actually get to your Instagram. What kind of projects do you like to work on? Because you've worked on a lot. So what are the kinds of things that you like to work on?
I worked on a bunch of stuff. Yeah, with the toy stuff, I started on with a company called Toy Pizza. They did Glyos. They had a line series called Knights of the Slice. I did a bunch of stuff with them, including two comics. But my friend and I, Anthony Sok, we did a lot of their sculpts after their initial release, which we got a set of figures that we would just sculpt on top of, and we used Abe's epoxy putty. It's like a 2-part compound. It cures by itself. There's no oven, no nothing like that. The only bad thing is that because it cures within a 2-hour time, you only have a certain section that you can sculpt. You can't sculpt the whole figure, back and forth, or just on top of each other.
A little bit of a time.
Yeah, piece by piece. Yeah, but because it's Glyos, you can take the pieces apart.
Oh, sure. I'm just wondering, is your sculpting, your 3D work, is it always non-digital, I guess, analog, like you were actually working in materials when you sculpt? It's all traditional. Very cool.
So we did a bunch of stuff for them, and then what was the other toy stuff? Before that, I was doing something, some figures, kind of Glyos. The interchangeable aspect was there, but it was with a guy named, he goes by Noel Danger. He had 3 3/4 Kenner style figures. It's very early stuff. It's resins. Like you can think of Glyos, but it's resin. Same things, peg hole interchangeability. I did some stuff with that, and I think when I posted that stuff on Instagram, this is like early Instagram 2012. When I posted that stuff up, then Jesse DeStagio from Toy Pizza reached out. So Anthony and I did a bunch of stuff with them. Yeah, which
that
led
was the
to
start.
other stuff as well. And then
Very cool.
David Igo. I met him in 2014 at my first convention ever, DesignerCon, when he was still in Pasadena. Him and Anthony Mestis, who were working at Sideshow. I think Anthony Mestis is still working there. He paints. David Igo was the art director at Sideshow. Now he's moved on to Tweeterhead, and then he got more time to work on his own stuff with MONSTORS. So he hit me up to start off the designs there.
Love that. So you kind of you're down to do a lot of work. A lot of what you just named were the toy stuff, but I know that very much steeped in like comics and nostalgic IP that we all kind of grew up in. So let's go and take a look at your stuff. How do I do this again? I figured something out. I realized my computer will probably be less mad at me if I do things with a different machine down here. So, all right, here we are. We are looking at your IG, and I think it's a great place to start. I pulled out a couple of things that I kind of just wanted to look at, but for folks who, for whatever reason, aren't familiar, you should head over and follow him over on IG. It's Erwin.Papa. There were a couple of things, and we'll do a quick kind of scroll through, and you can kind of see. There's a variety of stuff here, from your original stuff to things you've worked on for other people, to you just having fun with other people's IP, to like collabs. So I just really love everything that's going on here. And here's some of those, like the Mangalore stuff that you've worked on. Did you sculpt this one, by the way? Is that why it's sort of highlighted here? Or is that based on a drawing that you did?
That is a I sculpted that as well as designed it. The initial sculpt was from Matt Dowdy, who is the creator of Glios and Onel. And he just enjoyed the work. So then he, when they got the Mangalore's license with Kent from Toyfinity, they hit me up to do the design and sculpt. So then, since I sculpted it, they always reached out to do a drawing for their release. So
that's cool, man. I love that you get to kind of work in multiple media. That's awesome. Hey, as I'm sort of scrolling through some of this stuff, can you tell us a little bit about your background? Was that this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just want to show that. Oh, we should have showed the header card one. Do you have a header card?
We'll get to.
Oh, you had the design. We'll get to that. Okay.
Yeah. Tell me about your art, man. Because so again, like I see Wolverine, I'm seeing like a lot of Marvel stuff up here, some alien stuff. So can you tell me like?
Oh wait, can you scroll up to that DJ guy? Sorry about that.
Yeah.
There's a lag. I'm so sorry, Brick Something. Yeah, this is in '96. So I was drawing this probably at Bosco.
That's the kind of stuff I was doing in '90s, probably '96, '97 too. Influenced by a lot of like what they call like the new school, new graffiti style.
Yeah.
So fun. That's dope. I remember drawing one of my first tattoos that I got while I was 15, while I was still at school in Bosco.
Yeah.
On my in her class. Anyways, moving on. So how'd you get started with this stuff? How'd you get started? So, tell me about your drawing. Like, how did you start getting into drawing, period, and art in general? Like were you always doing it as a little kid? And were you like drawing cartoons? What was your thing?
Yeah, that's it. There you go. You got it. I think we're done.
Yeah.
Done. I was always drawing as a kid. Just never stopped. I think I liked the concept and idea of copying. If I can copy a drawing, then I know it's good. Even as a kid too, like I would try to copy things as close as I could, and I would compare it to the original thing. It's like Flintstones, or like we had this Phonics box set that had some cool looking kind of Richard Scarry type character drawings.
Yeah.
but it wasn't really Richard Scary. But we did have the Richard Scary book too, which was super
Oh, those are great.
influential. I will remember always looking at that book. Even like when I got older, I would always look through it because I have younger siblings too, so that book was always around. So I'd
Yeah.
always look at that, and I would just always start to copy. Like if I can copy something good, then I know I'm getting somewhere. And then since that was happening, then I was like trying to make up stuff too. I think one of us was making our own versions of Ninja Turtles, but they're not turtles, right? We just did our own knockoff versions of that, right?
Some of them
Copying
became famous.
superhero.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so just doing a lot of copying and just never stopped. And then like getting the boosts of confidence from teacher compliments, like just
Uh-huh.
people outside of your family,
Mhm.
motivating you. I still remember my third grade teacher. I went to Pancratius, I don't know. I was in
Okay.
Lakewood.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
yeah, my third grade teacher, she was like impressed that I was making fine lines with the jumbo Crayola markers because we had
Okay.
to get the jumbo ones. We couldn't get the small ones.
Whatever they
So she
gave
was
you
like really
guys.
impressed. Like, you use these markers? I'm like, yeah. I drew. Yeah. She was like, oh, yeah. The assignment was to draw your family. So I did that. So she was super impressed by that. And it felt really genuine. I was like, okay, so she's not just saying it to be nice to a kid. Like, she really meant it.
Sure.
So,
Sure.
okay, I'll just keep going with it. Yeah. And just like absorbing all the pop culture stuff. My two cousins would bring me to comic book shows. They took me to every STCC since '94. They've
Oh,
been going
nice.
earlier than that, and then when I was like old enough to go out, they took me to STCC. We went from like '94 up to 2019, and then we just kind of stopped because it's a long run. We pretty much know what, and everything's
Sure.
online now. So like, hey, do I have to wait in the crowd now? I
That's
can watch it on
totally
the screen. Yeah, everybody's
100%.
covering it too. Brick,
Yep. Yep.
Wade,
Weird.
yeah,
Yeah.
all you guys are covering it. I just watch
So
it from
were your cousins, were
your
they big
eyes.
comic heads? Like, were
Yes,
you
I just
looking at
kept going with that.
comics as
Did
a kid?
something. Oh, yeah, huge. Yeah, all that comic book stuff I learned from them
Mhm.
first, and then I found stuff on my own. Obviously, I was watching cartoons at home, but whenever we went to the comic books shop, or even when we just went to hang out at their house, they would just have stacks of comic books. So
Yeah.
that's the first time I saw Lobo, Jim Lee, X-Men, any of like the good stuff. All, but they're even, because they're older than me, so they knew Jack Kirby stuff as
Mhm.
well. So they were into the Jack Kirby stuff. They were into the '80s stuff. My cousin had um the Frank Miller Dark Knight poster in his
Nice.
room. He also had along his walls the Playmate Star Trek because he was into Star Trek. So I was, exposed to that Next Generation. And
Mhm.
the other cousin was into model kits, so like I was learning about model kit stuff too, and learning about these artists. James Groman, like
Oh,
I
yeah.
I knew James Groman before I knew that he worked on the stuff that we liked on My Pet Monster and
Yep.
what's that, Madball. I'm like, oh, that's that guy. I
That's
just
that
knew him from
guy.
San Diego when he would bring in, he brought this huge resin kit. It's a creature from Black Lagoon holding a lady in a bikini. I didn't even
Okay.
know that was that the guy. I just knew him as the guy that brought in model kit stuff, and there's a model kit scene at Comic Con, and that was pretty enjoyable too. Oh yeah, check out that Trap Jaw. Oh, David Igo owns that Trap Jaw, the original art of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice, nice, nice. Yeah,
yeah,
here's
yeah.
John saying from the Collecting Brothers saying, "Dude, I love Richard
Oh,
Scarry. So many details and jokes in those pictures." And I was gonna say, like, I could. So his work is very, it's beautiful, like '70s kids illustration books, but there's a lot of like fine line work and detail. And so, like, oh, I can kind of see that sort of Richard Scarry
mhm.
look in the way you handle some of like the musculature and the shading, even here on this Bosk.
Mm.
And there was a one earlier, I don't know what it was, but it looked very like maybe Guyver, or what is this one right here, or like is it
Oh,
original thing,
yeah. I don't know. I was just like, that's the original thing. Yeah.
just coming out of your thing. But I was looking at the line work and all these details. It's very like Jeff Darrow, like
Mm.
That's
Oh
real like
yes.
nice. So I was thinking about your teacher picking up on that with your markers and stuff, and how that seems
Oh,
to
you know what?
become kind of
Yeah.
a through line. It's
Uh-huh.
cool.
I didn't even
Look at
realize
all
that.
that.
That's cool. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that
Okay.
the thin lines came from Darrow. I mean, that it's obviously that's what who I'm
Yeah.
pulling from. Mhm.
Hard boiled back in the day.
Oh yeah. Rusted.
That's cool, man. I love that. All of this stuff, even this stuff reminds me
Sorry,
of
there's a
like,
delay. Oh no.
yeah. All
Am I
good, all good.
frozen?
You're
Oh,
good.
okay.
It's just, yeah, it's a
Okay.
bit of, it sounds like there's a bit of a lag. This stuff, this is your kind of your creation stuff, right? Or is this a
Mhm. Right.
collaboration? Is it okay?
No, this
So
is all me. Yeah.
okay, and you've done stuff for like on heavy that's been featured in heavy metal. You've done all sorts of different compilation comics as well, right? And you have your own. Was it the Angriest Warrior? You've got your own stuff as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Ingress Warrior. It's Ingress Warrior is he travels the lands of the old world to search for his missing sword, for without it, the more angrier he gets.
Love it. That's it right there.
Yeah.
And
It's
story unfolds. I love it, man.
right. It's my parody on Conan. If I got a chance to do something barbarian or Conan, like what would I do? Like that's the thing I would do.
Yeah, so you've kind of got a bunch of stuff. You're doing work for other people. You're working in comics. You're doing your own things. You release your kind of own like art zines or
Mm.
art books. I love the ones that I picked up down in WonderCon in, was that May now or July? I forget what that was.
Oh yeah. Oh thanks.
But yeah, no, you're doing that,
Yeah.
and then
Oh, it's March.
there's the toy stuff, right? So let's get away from this
Yeah.
art for a second. And I know, oh, actually, no, I pulled out a couple that I just want to highlight that if,
Okay.
again, if you weren't here, I was just going to gush. But since you're here, just take this as a, hey, Brick thinks these are dope, if for what that's worth. This one, I
I'm gonna
love.
turn my mic off.
No, this one's great, man. This sort of like original Aurora. This is like who I met, I guess, when I
Yeah.
first met Storm. But what I
Oh
love
yeah.
about this is, we're talking about your line work and the like hatching and tiny details you do. I almost love that this is like intentionally the opposite of that. There's a lot of open space and a lot of clean air, negative space around here without like sort of line and hatch work. Really nice.
Mhm.
Check that out. And I love,
Yeah.
I was
Thank you.
sending you while we were working on that. Well, it's working on the logos for those things for Josh Brown. I don't
Oh
know,
yeah.
man. I
Shout out to
sit there and geek out on stuff like this, like the tiny lines and the
Oh
directions of the layered ink. I love being
yeah.
able to see that here. This is cool.
Yeah.
You all,
It's part of the process. You get to see a glimpse of process with that.
yep. And then we've got this. So this is
Oh yeah.
like
That was fun.
15, 20 years. This is probably when you were in high school, right? That era Storm.
Oh yeah. Mohawk Storm. Yeah.
Yeah, Mohawk, but with a full-on shiny silver outfit. I loved Mohawk Storm from the 80s when she was sort of depowered but still badass
Mhm.
and running the Morlocks. This is cool though. I love seeing the hand in this. AI can't do this. And so I love this, man. It's great. You can see all the pencil work.
Thank you.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
And was this for like what was this series for? Was this just you deciding to draw some 90s X-Men or?
I can show you from here too. This was for oh wait, can't you even see? Oh, that's okay. It just shows the screen.
Okay.
These were for our Sewer Boys 2 Kickstarter rewards.
Oh,
People
gotcha.
could request a trading card, and we would just a group of the artists would just draw random X-Men cards and insert it into the orders that gave it. So we offered this as an early bird, so regular price, and you get the card for free, or as an add-on, you can also get a card as well.
Love that.
These were fun
Okay.
to do. It's always fun to draw X-Men, and a lot of this for a long time, so it's always fun to revisit those heavy
Tell us.
Art Adams influenced with those
Absolutely.
ones too.
Yeah, man, those are some of my favorites. Art Adams, and then on the other end, Bill Sienkiewicz. Like just I
Oh
love
yeah.
the folks with real graphic style. Walt Simonson or Simonson, I don't know the proper way to pronounce his name, but I
Joe
love
Madureira.
that kind of thing. Joe Mad, yes, that was going into that DJ you were doing. That was like Joe
Yeah,
Mad taking that
exactly.
style and putting it into
Yeah.
Marvel Comics. Talk to us about Sewer Boys. So again, you've got your hand in a bunch of things.
Yeah.
This picture is mentioning that Sewer Boys thing that you're working on, but also the Ink and Drink in Long Beach, which is another event that I know you do. You
All
kind of
right.
feature at and help out with regularly. Can you tell us about both those things? Hoi, hoi. There he is.
Oh, sorry.
Do
Okay.
it. Do it.
Oh,
Do it.
you
Yeah,
got it. Okay, good.
it's
Yeah, there's
doing
a
the
bit of
whole
there's a
green
bit of
screen
a.
thing.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. So
Are you
Sewer
actually like, you're
Boys.
not like standing in front of a green screen, are you?
No, there's a program, there's a filter thing where I could
Sure. Just does
take
that.
out the background. You would not like to see. Oh, you can see it. Part of it. Guys, look at all those piles of books. Oh, wait, I gotta take myself out of this.
So you're doing two cameras. Is that what's happening? I
Look
see.
at this stuff. We got two cameras, but I'm sharing the virtual camera so I could switch between what do you call these scenes? I can switch between scenes. Yeah.
Cool. So this is Sewer Boys. What's up with Sewer Boys?
Sewer Boys is go. Yes. Sewer Boys was a ink and drink project. It's as a group collaborated on and made it as our kind of a test crowdfund thing. To make it work was that like if we can use the TMNT characters, there's a brand recognition. People know these characters. Like, okay, so maybe we could shamelessly use that to fund our book. Nobody knows who we are, and they still don't. No offense to everyone that's part of the book, but we're all still independent people. Some like there's small circles, probably like the convention circles, like they might know who we are, but as a whole, in the larger scene, we're very in a little tiny pocket. But so with our first project, we chose to use the concept of remix, a comic book remix. Now we see a lot of books where they'll redraw an issue, just like Giant Size X-Men. They did it some years ago. They got modern day artists to redraw that issue, but they had to stick to the characters. Wolverine had to be Wolverine, and it had to be Wolverine in his blue and yellow suit that he appeared in that Giant Size X-Men issue. Ours is a remix where the characters don't have to be TMNT all the time. They could. Let me open it up. There's Jerome Kavanagh did the Etch-a-Sketch tribute.
Oh, it's actually done on an Etch-a-Sketch. Nice.
So here, he did one for our X-Men one too. So here you have Bob Kurthy, page 1. If you're familiar with that, so you have the small panel with Leonardo, but then as you can see, Bob Kurthy chose to redesign them here. But because it's a remix, we have other artists that repeat page 1. So it's not while it's a linear story, it's like a remix, like the beat break keeps repeating. It's like you're like the DJ scratching and scratching and scratching again. So now you get page 1 again. This one done by Philip McVan, redesigning his own version of Turtles, and then you have Kevin Anthony Catalan, who did all the rip-offs of the Turtles, Street Sharks, SWAT Cats, Biker Mice from Mars, and Samurai Pizza Cats. Still in the same layout, like page 1, and then here you have Kevin Anthony Catalan's version of Turtles.
Love that. I love that, man.
But
The
then
lettering on that hand
Soyo's
drawn,
version of
very Eastman and
Turtles.
Laird. So good.
This is mine. I know, but now it's the new version. But then I also made sure to like really play into it. While Leonardo is substituted with Hulk, he doesn't need swords because he's the Hulk. Raphael is Wolverine is Raphael, and we can use Kevin's drawing for reference, but I drew it in the same. Kevin drew him in very similar poses to the original. So, you know, like, see, Wolverine's the size up here, it's still up there. Claws out here, claws forward. Donatello with his bow staff, Spider-Man with his web, Michelangelo with his nunchucks, Ghost Rider with
remix.
So we got to do stuff like this. And then here you go. Now we have Philip McVan's not only doing TMNT, but then doing Julie's X-Men #1 cover.
That's so cool. Love it. I love it. All right. You still there?
Oh, okay.
There you are.
I don't want to take up all.
So that's cool. Is it like so how much of this is
this was our
Can you hear me? You're good? Look at that. Look at that. Damn, that is such an awesome throwback.
Oh, you cut out at the end. How much is what?
Oh, I was just gonna ask how much of this was born out of like you guys hanging out
it's
and
covered by Skinner. I don't know if you guys know Skinner.
Yeah, that's what John, the Collecting Brothers, was saying. He said he still needs to pick up Superboys 2. Huge fan, and the cover by Skinner was great. Hey, so are you guys? Because I know you do the Long Beach thing. Can you tell us about the Ink and Drink Long Beach and how much of that is like sort of how much of these ideas of you guys doing things like this come out of just hanging out and drawing together at these events, the Ink and Drink Long Beach?
The quick origin of Ink and Drink started in 2018 between the three of us, three co-founders, June Alvarado, Roshi, and my draws, that there were drinking draws in LA. And there was none in Long Beach at that time. So he said, like, let's just do one here. We were all there was this Ink and Drink thing happening in LA called Sketch Party. June reached out to them just to get their blessings, like, hey, it's okay if we do the one in Long Beach. They were totally good with it. We almost became Sketch Party Long Beach, but June wanted to do his own thing, make it separate from everyone else. So now it's Ink and Drink. So that started as 2018, a monthly drink and draw event at a restaurant, bar place. We moved to many different places. Yeah, and it was cool because we got a bunch of new artists, because we invite artists of any skill level, and all the skill levels showed up. We would have muralists, Nichos, if anybody knows Nichos, Saturno. Do you know Woes?
I know Saturno.
Woes Martin. He draws he paints pandas on walls. Global artist. And yeah, he's I guess he was friends of a friend, and he offered to DJ, like just global muralist person just wants to DJ and hang out, and I thought that was like super cool. Yeah, we totally invite.
Oh, I totally know. Yeah.
Right. He used to DJ in 2018 to 2019.
Yeah, and Woes, he was up here in the Bay for a little bit. But Woes, yes, the pandas, and I remember he would dress up in like a he had an Ewok costume, and do you remember that? Like a full-on Ewok onesie back in the day. Yeah. That's how I. Anyways, but yes,
cool. That guy was so supportive. Like doing the DJing on our nights. We took a hiatus because we were getting into art shows, and then the last venue that we were at, Supply and Demand Long Beach at Anaheim, they were brand new. They were doing a show with Woes. Woes asked us if we wanted to bring back Ink and Drink, and Woes pretty much just brought us back to doing it regular again. So we came back 2019, and then the pandemic happened. When the pandemic happened, one of our younger members from Ink and Drink, Enkidu Vargas, set up our Discord, taught us all how to use Discord.
Yeah,
and from that we were able to, like, not even just have it in Long Beach or California. We were able to have members from other states and globally. We have people from New Mexico, Colorado,
Mhm.
Indiana, New Jersey, all the way out to, I think the farthest is like Ireland and Canary Islands, albeit there's only like one
Nice.
person from each place. But hey, like we got, and they're great artists too. No, you know, like top tier
Yeah.
art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And so
awesome,
from
man.
that, since we were all like doing all these stuff together, we got to do these projects.
Community building. That's cool. I love that. And I love that it kind of comes together in a physical product like this. I love that, man. I love the idea of kind of basing it in the remix, and you're remixing things that we're familiar with, but doing your own style with it. Yeah, it's awesome. It's dope. I love it.
Oh,
No, I love the concept. I didn't want to get too far into the IP talk because I don't want you to get any unnecessary attention from IP holders, but that's cool.
Here's I think this is a story that I could say now because everything's happened already. Kevin Anthony Catalan is was also Filipino artist, young kid. He's making it big now. He did a Godzilla one shot for IDW.
Nice.
He's been getting constant work with IDW doing covers. He was saying like, oh, I have 2 pinups that you can use in the book. They're commissions. Like, oh, commissions? Like the commissioner, the person that the client is okay with you printing it? Yeah, it's all good. You can print it. I was like, okay, cool. So these are the 2 artwork that he gave us. Oh, here, let me pull it out just so you can see it.
Yeah, it's a little bit
on the screen. To the artwork, is it? Should I get it? You know what? We'll do a zoom.
It's there.
A zoom.
Yeah, bring us closer. Yeah, Catalan, you said, with a C.
Yeah, Catalan. Yeah, Catalan. You know, it's a Filipino when their last name is all A's. That's a tip for everyone out there. But so he turned these in, and then I think like a year later, both of these became IDW Con exclusive covers, color.
Oh.
But we printed it first. We got to print it first. And I did some promotion on YouTube, comic book YouTube shows, and I asked like, "Hey, is this okay with IDW?" And they're like, "Yeah, they know that we were doing it." Maybe I shouldn't have said that part, but it's already done. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, it's done. We're moving on. Good job. No, it's cool, man. It's fine. I'm sure, you know, whatever. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they're making plenty money. That's cool stuff, man. I love that. I love that you're still able to kind of dip in and enjoy the things you love from back in the day and have some fun with it, creating some new things and hanging out with folks. That's cool. Look at all that, man. That was like my era transitioning to the new era. That right there. What's her name? The leader of the Morlocks. Oh God, I'm getting old. It begins with a C. Callisto.
Callisto.
Yeah, this seeing one, her right there.
I did this one. It's that famous staircase scene where Colossus, Storm, and Warpath get new costumes.
Yep.
So I was like, what if I just did all the villains? And then Professor X is like here, like talking to them, like, here's all your new costumes. So I did the for this ones, I did the counterparts. So instead of Warpath, instead of Thunderbird, it's Warpath, or the other way. I don't know. But now it's the brother,
instead of Thunderbird, it's Warpath. That's Warpath there. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Callisto for Storm, Juggernaut for Colossus.
Right.
And all the other ones. You can name them all. And then as
a
cool.
homage
to the first cover, I did all the bad guys of the
what is it? Black Tom Cassidy, Sabretooth. Yep.
Yeah.
Great stuff, man. I love that. Yeah, see, he knows what's up. So it's not all about Batman, right, Grumps? Callisto. Yeah. Very
JG's
cool.
in the
Very
chat.
cool.
This
Very
is
cool.
JG's artwork. I want to just show that off. So
yeah, dude, I love the inherently like collaborative spirit. This guy, what's up, JG? Love it.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
This stuff is so good.
There was some other stuff on your IG. How do I get
what
back
else do you
to
want
it?
to get into? I can just
I want this. Do you know who William Stout is?
Yes, I do know William Stout. I have a little story with William Stout. But yes, it's
a good one. Tell me.
I guess I was pulling from William Stout. Oh yeah,
Well, not in a
Monster
bad way. It's
Palooza. Have you
all.
been to Monster Palooza?
I've never been to
Oh
Monster
no, no, I
Palooza.
love.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Monster Palooza. For people that don't know, it's a kind of a Halloween show. Special effects industry people are there. It's their
Mm-hmm.
chance to. It's the people that do all the visual effects
Mm-hmm.
in the movies and TVs that you watch. Now they get to sell their own stuff at this show. People that do
It's in
makeup, the
Pasadena, right?
latex
Hasn't it?
makeup stuff, prosthetics. It's in Pasadena. It's in Pasadena. Yeah, it's in Pasadena.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, Pasadena, and they also do one at the original Spot Bank as well, which is a smaller show, but then they grew and then yeah, now doing it in Pasadena. So all those artists are there, like Paul Komoda, David Igo's there, Sideshow might even be there. It's that type of crowd. There's some vinyl toy that's seeping into there too. Skinner's there, Creature Bazaar is there. Last Bastion Studios is there with their vinyl stuff. So it's like that side of pop culture, more horror based, but also it's kind of alternate pop culture. But yeah, anyways, William Stout was there, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, some there was another booth. We bought these resin figures for $5. It's a big chunky thing. It was about like a big size. And we went up to William Stout's booth. It was like, hey, he asked us like, hey, where's everyone getting these things? I'm like, oh, we pointed over to where the booth
Yeah.
was at. Yeah, they're only selling it for $5. He left us alone at his booth, and he just walked to get
To go
his
grab one.
$5 resin figure.
Oh, okay, good.
That's what,
I was
yeah.
worried it
He
was
was
going to
just
be one of
there.
those
He
things.
just
Okay.
straight up just left the booth. I was like, oh, what do we do now?
I was worried he was going to say that was my art and they sniped it. That's cool. Yeah, dude, that guy's artwork, like Art Adams, there was something about his work that, again, with the line work, kind of like what you got going on here. But anyway, that's not to say that your work just stand alone. I love it. Is this your Godzilla?
That's Shin Godzilla. Yeah, it is
Yeah,
my Godzilla.
that's your art, right? Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool. The graphic thing. Talk to me about because a lot of the stuff I got, like the art zine I got, was very like high contrast, super like almost like aware of like real old school poster production, bright pinks, and then the figure in the photo. Is that something that you've always kind of been into, like the whole graphic sensibility, old school?
Yeah. I think that's just because of the lack of coloring skills, digital coloring skills I have. I tend to only work in flats. So if I work
Okay.
in flats, that means I need to make the line work. I need to make the line work include shadows,
Sure.
light and contrast. Because if I just slap on the flat colors, the line work, fixes everything else or fills everything in. But yeah, I noticed that there is a graphic style to it, so like I can just lay into that as long as I can use color. If I can use color that works well, then it should work.
Yeah, dude, it's striking. It's just zoom in on the eye. It's cool stuff, man. I was a big design nerd for a while, so I love this kind of like it's illustration, but that's very, this could be like a cover or something. Anyway, moving through. Let's see. Hey, have you ever been involved with Gallery 1988 or Crazy for Cult? Question by John.
I've always wanted to, but I just haven't gotten a chance to. I always felt like because Gallery 1988, they do pop culture stuff. They usually have these gallery shows where there's a pop culture theme and all the artists do that. I've noticed that it's mostly painting, sometimes sculpture, and I've always done line work, comic book, just ink line stuff, and I'm like, I don't know if they want black and white. So I have like this, just like I still have like a confidence issue with doing stuff. So
yeah, dude.
No, I haven't done it.
It's a combination of our culture and our Bosco-like Catholic upbringing. I think
Yeah.
I suffer from the same malady, my friend.
Oh yeah, probably.
But you don't need it, man. Look
it's
at
so
this.
contradicting too.
It is.
because
It is. But look at this. Sorry, go ahead.
Thank you. Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's just like a contradicting thing. Like I'm so motivated to draw, but then like, oh, I don't think it's good enough. But then I keep drawing. I was like, so what is it? Am I not good enough, or do I just keep drawing? But I just keep drawing. I can't help it.
Good for you, man. I love that. I love that you don't let it get to you. Because I'm looking at this, like, I mean, I could just get lost in this. When I was doing that, I told you when I was doing the sort of spike for Spike Head, that thing that you and I were both working on for Josh Brown. I was like, dude, I can't follow your line work on that guy's nose the way you sort of shaped it. It was it's like, God damn it. But it was cool. And I look at this, I'm like, how long are you lost in this sort of musculature and the sinew and all this stuff?
That could have been a 4 to 6 hour drawing.
Whew.
Just going all around. Even with the pencils. The pencils was a structure, but none of the pencil was super definite or super specific. You can see if you like on the forehead, see all the blue pencil area that I didn't ink. I just kept it there because like it's kind of a guideline. You can kind of see the temple area. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see me pointing at the screen.
Yeah.
But at the temple
right
area, here. It's like, I was like, I'll put the lines there. Yeah, that section's like I'll put the lines where I want to put the lines. I don't need to put the lines, in other areas. Just enough. The pencils are more of a structure. So now,
what are you using?
Because go ahead. What am I using? I'm using. I'm using microns.
Okay.
Microns and Tombows, felt tip pens. Okay,
so the fatter, got it. So you've got brushes, the ones with sort of like a brush end on it too. Because I'm looking at some of this stuff and I was like, wow, this really looks like just nice.
Fatter lines is the Tombow.
Yeah, very cool. You got good stuff, sir. Okay, let me move through. I'll just kind of move through some quicker stuff. I love the Sentinel, and I appreciate when people give us the line work, and I can kind of see the pencils. That's some of my favorite parts. Even when I'm drawing, I just love to be able to see the leftover pencil work and where I changed. You know, you can see kind of like where I made different decisions later. But look at that, man. That is so nice.
Same.
So good. Have you done any work for Marvel, like at all? Is that something you're interested in doing?
No, I haven't. Not yet. No, I haven't. I would. Published thing I did was some Transformers collaborated comic in the 2010s.
Okay.
I think it's IDW. I forgot.
Okay. This thing's cool original character. I love it. We can never have enough, hooded skeletons in our lives. And then this stuff.
No.
This stuff I love.
Yeah, this stuff.
What'd you call her? Helmet Head. This reminds me, there's a Japanese artist who, but I mean, obviously in and of itself. Yes. Dude, did you just pull that out of my brain?
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
I did. Yes, I was reading your mind. I love his stuff. Every chance I can get his books, I will get his book.
Have you ever seen any of his original stuff in person?
You can keep it on you can keep my screen small. I'll just a giant robot.
Yes.
A giant robot. He always has a exhibit in LA, and then I think the exhibit is on Saturday, and then on Sunday you go back and he'll do a live drawing demo.
Nice.
I don't know if
we lost Giant Robot San Francisco many moons ago. Too expensive up here.
Oh damn.
I totally see like that kind of influence on your work. Now, was this done digitally, and did you do like a lot of the symmetry digitally, or are you just that good?
Oh no, the symmetry was all done digitally. Yeah,
I was gonna say,
but before when I was only using traditional, I would grid out stuff and do it as symmetrical as I could. I would just grid out with the
Yeah,
ruler
it's beautiful.
and then do it that way. This one, I mean, it's so I yeah, I used a digital mirror effect, but then I printed it out and then I inked it traditionally, so it's still
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit asymmetrical with the lines. Yeah.
beautiful stuff. I could get lost in just staring at this line work. Very cool, man. So we talked about Ink and Drink. There's some, again, some of your
Mhm.
original stuff. I love this, man. If I could get toys of some of these characters that you've got going
I
on here,
know.
dude, I'd be in love.
Oh, thank
Especially
you.
this little accessory right here. I think that's an important
You
one.
did. Oh yeah, the word balloon. Yes, of course. Someone print that, Josh Brown. We'll send it. I'll send it to Josh Brown.
Josh Brown, can you print me a couple of these? They gotta fit in the hands of like a Mythic Legions.
Yeah.
No, this stuff is cool. This skeleton is just the quality of this little skull right here. Now, but look at all that armor, man. This is very again, sorry if I'm, trust me, I love your work. And so I hope it's a compliment when you hear me say, oh, this reminds me of this stuff. Cause the stuff that I'm naming, I
Oh,
think is beautiful stuff. Like
that's okay.
Mobius. I see a lot of Mobius in this
Mm.
character here. Some classic, like heavy
Love
metal
Mobius.
stuff. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Oh, and so this was done. I was surprised by this. It says it's a Meltthology. So Meltdown Comics.
Yeah,
This is not didn't they close Meltdown or did they just move?
they did. They did. This is a 2017 drawing. So when did
Okay.
Meltdown close? 2020, I
Oh,
guess.
duh, it's right there.
Um,
See the reading.
or 2019. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's a
But
Bosco
thankfully,
education that kept me from just reading this.
but I'm glad that you brought up Meltdown and Meltology because a lot of us knew each other uh, at those events. Uh, it's more comic book, but there's a lot of comic book people, and some of them transitioned over to knows here, and that's Toy Shiz. Toy Shiz was an artist, and he had an Instagram account, and he would share his artwork there. It's still there, but I think when he transitioned over to Toy Shiz, he just wanted to be Toy Shiz. So,
Okay.
does he say who he is? Is that public
No.
or is it only Toy Shiz?
Not that I know of.
It's just Toy Shiz. Yeah, so I'll just keep it to Toy Shiz. Yeah, so then when he transitioned to Toy Shiz and I found out it was that guy, I'm like, oh, I met him. I met you at Mythology at Meltdown Comics. Like he was even doing stuff before Toy Shiz stuff.
It doesn't surprise me, right? Because if you think about like we're all really into the same kind of stuff and inspired by the same kind of stuff. There's so many people that I've met like doing even just the toy online thing or toy tube things, like, oh yeah, I was in this band, or I used to draw this, I used to do this. And like part of it is like this nerdy stuff, man. This is all like inspiration, right? Like general artistic creative inspiration to do other things. So look at her, look at that Betsy. Are those the originals in your hand? Yeah, look
These
at
are the
that.
originals. Yeah, these are still this is what happens when you don't answer your survey on Kickstarter. I hold on to these. Answer your surveys. Answer all your surveys. When Wade's campaign is done, make sure to answer your survey. When High School Creations survey goes out, answer it. So you can
Wade's got to clear out his garage. Come on, folks, answer your stuff so we can send that to you. Hey, I love this. The Arts Council for Long Beach. We had a nice sort of feature of you, but just another really cool place for folks if you want, like this dude's everywhere. And he's properly getting the recognition he deserves. It was nice to kind of see all your different participation in different shows. Are these, I'm assuming a lot of these based on like the names, like Star Wars pilots, those are group show kind of things.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Very cool. I mean, you got your stuff up in galleries a bunch. This is you right here, this long-haired hippie dude.
Oh yeah, that's when I had hair. Yeah.
That. And then flip through this because it's a really, really, really good kind of rundown of a lot of his different type of work. Man, all of this
Thank
stuff,
you.
it's so cool. The drawings themselves are cool, but the laying out of like half of it upside down,
Oh,
man, that's my style. Just like look at everything. Here's your 3D work. What
yeah,
is this
3D
made
at
of?
school. It was it's that
It says
foam,
wood.
like, or
Yeah.
is there foam?
See,
Yeah,
again,
foam. It's like
Bosco
that
again. I didn't read.
yellow cushion foam that they would use for
Mhm.
couches and stuff.
So fun.
I
Where'd you go
just
to
cut it
school?
up into little slices and then
Mm.
wrapped it around PVC. Long Beach City College. I did,
You're Long
and I went to a
City.
little bit at and a little bit at Cal State, but Cal State was so overwhelming that I was like, oh, I don't know if I can handle
Long
this.
Beach. Cal State Long
Cal
Beach,
State
right?
was yeah.
Yeah. So my brother, who I
But then
mentioned earlier, he did classes at City. I want to say those are more music stuff and Long Beach, but then ended up at Cal State Fullerton.
Cal State Fullerton, yeah.
Here's
Yeah,
your
that's a good
stuff for
one
Toy
too.
Pizza. Look at his doing his like
there's Toy
4-inch toy
Night.
design. Dude, look at you,
Yep.
man. You're like all over the place. I respect it and appreciate it and kind of understand it.
Those
These
are
are
my
tiny.
resin bootlegs. Yeah, I sculpted on top of 3 3/4 clone troopers Star Wars figures, and then
Nice.
my friend Ronald Tew, who also went to Bosco, did the molding and casting on these.
Nice. Dude, you had like cooler people in your class.
Well, Josh Brown made it in.
Yeah, he's packing up. What's up, man? I hope the show went well.
Yeah, I
Thank
hope
you
so
for
too.
featuring our stuff on your table, man. That was awesome. Yeah, JG saying Erwin's work rules so good.
Thank you,
100%.
GG.
What's this, man? I love this. Are you familiar with Yoshi, the sculptor out of Japan?
Oh, did he do the Predator thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Do
did.
you know his last name? I'll
I
have to
just
find
know
it
him
out.
as Yoshi. It's on
I'll
there.
go. Okay, yeah,
We'll
I'll look for it,
bring
yeah.
some stuff up. But anyway, I just love
Okay.
this, man. I love that you're getting the respect from the Arts Council for Long Beach. That feels so official. If you want to check out Erwin's stuff, though, definitely go buy something, man. Go support an artist. It's like, yeah, do it as an apology for looking at too much AI. Go buy some stuff. There's a couple of books and zines. I got to grab some of those from WonderCon. You can get those, some of the Sewer Boys stuff, one at least. And then figures. I didn't know there was a figures section.
There's only one. Oh, look at
Okay.
that. I didn't know there was more. There was more than one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I
Okay,
sold
cool.
that of the resin kit, the
Mhm.
resin cast. I do have that that Battle Gear General Urko from Planet of the Apes. That was I sculpted that on a Dollar Tree figure,
That's cool.
and it was for a
It looks
show.
great. Look at that. Damn.
Thanks. Yeah.
Dude, that's like
The real ball bearings too on the armor.
oh really? That's what you that's what's in the
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah.
That's fun, man. I love to see it. I love to see people kind of playing and like exploring different things. That's really cool.
Thank
So
you.
check out the Erwin Papa store. She's got an storenvy.com, erwinpapa.storenvy.com. Definitely check out this stuff though. If you're like me, I just love to look at people's like art, and I have this. I have the Gangsters Boys. And it's just filled.
Yeah.
Man, it's just filled with awesome. Every spread is just staring through at this stuff. So again, this to show you some of the range, right? Some of folks are really into like what you've done for like for MONSTORS, which we'll take a look at in a little bit. And then there's this kind of stuff that again screams of like there's stuff that are like Heavy Metal Magazine, Mobius back in the day, and all of it is just so well done. It's not like it's really well done. You got your Weapon X here, your Yautja. Look at that. Anyways, I love this book. I was showing it to a student the other day who was seeing me do line work and was just kind of sharing it with him. Like, yeah, this is what I wish I could do. But cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. Let's talk. Oh, hey, we talked about Angriest Warrior. So check out his original art there. Was Angriest Warrior featured in? Oh, is this? There you go. It's the Angry Wobots, Angry Panda. Love that.
Oh yeah, that was my other Filipino friend that has a panda character.
Oh, this is a different
Brain
dude.
Jam. Brian Jam.
Oh, it's a
He's
completely
different
different
dude.
panda
Yeah.
guy.
This one,
Okay, cool.
yeah. But this one was a commission from him. So I did it for him. I got a batch of blank covers, but I do have
Nice.
one piece of art in the contents page of the first
For
issue
this.
of the new
Okay.
first issue. Yeah.
Gotcha. I just had this memory. What was the name of the artist we were just talking about who does the other panda stuff? He was Angry Panda. Whoa. Do you remember the guy you were just telling me about? The dude who used to dress up in that Ewok outfit. What was his name again?
Oh yeah. Woes.
Yes. Woes. WOES. I just remembered the last time I saw him, actors, I bought a shirt from San Diego Comic-Con from him. It must have been Comic-Con 2008, I think, 8 or 9. God, that was a long time ago.
He's been doing it for a long time. He's still around. I believe he'll still be at this year's Designer Con.
Nice. Okay, let's talk toys. You do toy stuff as well. Yeah. This guy has a freaking page. I love it. You've got a page on the GLiOS.
That's so weird. Yeah, that is weird.
It's so cool though. So he's got his Knights of the Slice comic stuff here and some concept stuff, which I really love. Like this is, man, this is my jam right here. Like looking at the things that capture people's imagination that then gets
that thing. I forgot I did that.
To a figure. That's so cool. And then this stuff, like is this it's Super 7 stuff, right? Have you done a lot of work with them?
That was a collaboration. No, I think I only did maybe I only did this one. 2 illustrations for their packaging art. Toy Pizza or I guess Jesse and Brian got together and they did a collaboration. Both of these figures are 3 3/4, so they work well. And then I guess Super 7 got to do an exclusive colorway of this Knights of the Slice figure, and then Jesse got to pick out the colors for the Super 7 figure. I think that's how it went. And then I got to do the
this is their Falcon, but great figure. They did him first in the 3 3/4 reaction line, but then they ended up doing him in the big Ultimates line as well. Yeah. So cool though, man. I love that your artwork, like you're able to kind of do like some of this stuff. This is another Super 7 the worst character.
Yeah, so I did do two. That is modeled after Matt Dowdy, who is the owner
I see it. Yep.
Which my friend Anthony Soak sculpted his portrait for that line as well.
Here, dude, here's another Super 7 you did. I know you do so much work, you probably forget all about it, but this was another one.
That was another one.
Dude,
these were 2-packs.
Okay. This is some of my favorite stuff, man. When Super 7 creates their own characters, you can just sort of see like, just no leash, just let's just do something fun and silly. So I dig that. I've got that figure here somewhere. But he's got his own page on the GLiOS page because he's worked on a bunch of different things, including the Manglores line. Let me ask you. So I know Nate Barch also worked on the Manglores. I got to tell you, that dude speaks highly of you and loves your work. Yeah. We were talking online the other day, and I showed him the logos I was working on. I was like, "Oh my God, that's Erwin's work." He's like, "Yeah, I love that guy. One of my favorite artists." So shout out from Nate Barch, who had a busy weekend. But so you get to meet, like, I love that you're doing all the sort of toy art, and I know you're a toy fan, and they've seen you probably do your custom toys. If you have you ever thought about like doing your own mass production kind of toys?
I want to so bad. It's so
okay, I think
so expensive.
Justin wanted to say it is expensive.
Yeah,
there are
things like
expensive.
I think the last time we were thinking about doing something, I think They said it was 7,000 for the metal molds,
What were you
and then
looking
they
at?
add another whatever thing. Oh,
Like
I'm
like
just talking to
size
some
wise, what were
people
you
in
for?
New Fact.
No, but no, more like format.
Sorry, yeah, 3 3/4. But I did
Gotcha.
hear that when the Four Horsemen were looking at prices, they claimed that 3 3/4 and 6 inch were the same price. I don't know if that's the same now. This is years ago.
Mm.
I don't know if it's the same anymore.
It's cool, man. Well, we talk toys here, so I
Mhm.
absolutely love to see this. Here you go. Josh Brown can confirm. He just was hanging out with Nate at Intern. So he gave Nate the stickers.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Cool. Thanks,
Man.
Josh.
All right. And then some other. Oh, this is separate. This is a cool article. I read this too. I didn't get to read all of it, but I just thought I want to
Oh,
share it at least.
yeah.
So I'm like,
It's
I want
okay.
to throw it up here and I want to put in the link because if you want to read, because it's a full-on interview. So definitely, if you want to get into his mind, I know he's here, but I also know that
No.
Justin and a couple of people were asking about this, and I want to ask about this too. Dave
Oh,
Igo was
yes.
here. You were in the chat when
Mhm.
Dave was here. I backed this thing and I absolutely love it. I think he's waiting for me to fill out my survey because I have questions because I want to know. I want to know how many weapons I need to add on because I wanted to see the size of them and if they could fit with my other figures. But talk to us about how this came about. You met him before at Designer Con. At what point is he like, hey, can we make toys together?
I think I don't know. Well, 2014 is when I first met him, and then we just kept talking. Uh, he would buy original stuff from me once in a while.
Uh-huh.
I guess he just always kept me around. And then I think 2018 he got me, like, he was like so super cool. He got me a little gig at Sideshow. I did a Iron Man Hulkbuster print for Sideshow, and I think
Cool.
after that, and then he left, and he just still kept me around. He had the idea of doing Monstors. I want to say maybe 2019, 2018. We did a PowerCon when it was still here in Anaheim. He shared the booth. He offered some space for me at his booth, so I was able to be a vendor with David, and he was still trying to figure out MonStores, but he always kept me around, kept giving me the ideas of what he wanted to do. Then when he finally uh, was ready to go, he he hit me up and gave me two concepts to play with. So the first two was the Shamumu and Sting Cobra.
Yep. Right
First
here.
first one was Shamumu, and
Okay.
that went through several designs until he settled with this one. His initial thoughts was to make it like if Playmates from the 80s was doing a toy line, what would it look like with new characters? This is what he wanted to
Love
do.
it.
Yeah.
And then you went on to go ahead and to also do Bulltooth and Venomnom, right?
Yeah, with the alternate heads, right? Because you
Yep.
gotta
Yep.
reuse the bodies with the alternate heads. So do that, and then I also did the colorways for these two. Dave and I will always go back and forth with what colorways would work, and I usually give him five color schemes, and then he'll pick the ones that he likes, and then maybe he'll pick another one that could be, I don't know, something used later down the line.
I love
Well,
how.
while I was the oh, yeah, good.
Oh, I was just gonna say I love that. So a lot of the energy and the sort of like the contortions and the twists of the bodies and body parts that you've got going on in here. I love how those actually got translated when he sort of
Yeah.
did the sculpting and everything, and it's all like that same kind of energy and spirit is there. The way that the twists and turns, even though it's not quite as twisty as what you're able to achieve
Mm.
on 2D, but man, it works really well. And these aren't even. I told him that like this is not the scale that I like you collect. It's usually like 6 inch, and they're a little bit more
Yeah.
articulated. But the designs of
Yeah.
these and the way these turned out were like, oh man, I got to get a couple of these. So I know they're working on it right now, and that you're supposed to fill out your survey. So like they're in the final stretches, and Did you work on these things as well?
I did those
weapons
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were like those were done like towards the
end, right?
launch of the campaign.
Okay. Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. It's like, man, if those handles work for me, I'm gonna like. I love the designs. I want them for my other figures. They look really good. Very cool. So then you started working on that.
Yeah. I don't know how.
Yeah. No one's gonna hold you. That's on Dave.
Yeah.
We'll talk to Dave. But here you are now. You've kind of like you're able to do a bunch of cool artwork for a lot of the indies, which is my jam. This is for the Cursed Dead, Dr. Sconti, for Adam and the folks over there. How did this come about? Did they just sort of hit you up about doing this, or just you saw what was going on? And
Phil Ramirez just hit me up out of the blue. I met him through David Igo. And
oh man,
just so geeking out over that. This is the newest one's still work in progress.
Yeah,
you can still see the blue lines. I'm doing the crankle. I've been streaming and drawing on the stream at least for 2 sessions. I'm gonna have one more session and draw the rest.
Yeah, I just saw that on the YouTube channel. I love the treatment of those skulls down there too. Again, super, very graphic, man. Look at you.
Yes. Yeah, got to keep it graphic. And here's another cheat thing too. It's like if you obviously the black silhouette frames it out, but if you're drawing stuff in black silhouette, that means you don't have to draw the whole thing. If you know how to use graphics, right?
I know
you can get away with a bunch of stuff.
But actually, it just brings a whole lot of energy to it too. That's really cool, man. So are these going to be featured on the packaging? Is that some of the thoughts? Is that something you can say?
I think so. I think that's what they're going to do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. They look great, man. I'm glad that they're working.
But it's going to be somewhere on the packaging, I believe.
Okay. I love that. I love that they're still working with you on that stuff. This Sconti looked really great. Really kind of captured the pulpiness of this. But this, I got to tell you, man, I'm a sucker for the raw art too. This like raw ink work. It's so good. Here, I've got a nerdy question for you. Thanks. Nerdy question. So you're doing your pencils. Do you ink directly on your pencils, or are you copying them first?
I do the pencils digitally.
You do? Okay. Got it.
Oh yeah, I do the pencils digitally, and then I print it out and convert it to blue line, and then I ink on top of that.
Got it.
Yeah.
And then you're working in fully digital. Here's the conversion, and then you've got your layers here. Okay. I'll hit you up for tips, but this looks great, man. Yeah. Love it. This thing, I shared this last time. This is the Josh Brown work, and I wasn't kidding when I said I'm going to hoorah off of what you all are doing. I'm just be like, okay, cool. Inserted myself in. Nah, I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't have let me if he didn't like it, right, Josh? But no, because I saw what you were doing. I saw what Dave was doing, right? And haven't been familiar with yours and Dave's collaboration with MONSTORS. Like, I get the sort of visual language or I thought I understood the visual language that you guys were kicking around in your heads. I'm thinking kaiju. I'm thinking, like 70s Marvel Comics version. So I totally bit that, like, this logo type, right? Which is straight up the Godzilla comic thing. I don't know. And Josh knows. I was like, no offense, dude, but like the digital type that he was using, I was like, oh man, these things need hand-drawn, classic vintage kaiju love. So that's when I was like, all right, let's do this. And I kind of shared with you the sort of pencil work and this. All that to say, that was how you and I. So here's the artwork. I think this is what Travis, who was up here earlier, was mentioning. But hey, man, there you go. I think that's what he's talking about. You and I were at LegionsCon this weekend. You more so. I mean, it's your already. So in spirit. So this is the Josh Brown table. So Josh Brown Customs, who's been on the channel, amazing, printer, he's a real, he brings people together as well, obviously. But you can kind of see the artwork there, the tag, and behind this guy, behind this Odious. But his table looked great. He's doing the whole toy tuber thing. So he had the J-Shot and Machu Sentinel heads over there, which look perfect on those bodies. He's got his Robo stuff going on here, and Dan Larson, and toying around. Kevin kind of got his little insignia there on that Sun Wukong and another Robo. So he's very much about the collaboration and bringing folks together. And so there's your stuff, man.
Yeah.
There's your illustrations.
That's let's see. Thank you, Josh, for displaying it. Oh, and then you got the heavy parts right next to it too. Okay, cool. So it's a whole
and then you've got the heads. Look at this. Look at that, man. It's just like that cool. Yeah, it's kaiju. It's Spikehead and David. Not bad. Dave Igo? Oh yeah, he knows what he's doing.
He's not bad.
He's not bad. Yeah,
he is. He's like one of the very few. What is it? What's the 3D program that everyone uses?
Oh,
he's like one of the top teachers.
Yes, he teaches it. Yeah, he's a total teacher. There you go. You can kind of see those guys here, as well as the custom heads that he had this weekend at Legions Con for those sort of exclusive figs that they were selling. But he's cool, man. It's just with the hunched back and everything. I think it's such a good look with that head protruding right there. And there's your artwork. And there's that damn spike and all those damn lines you drew that made it.
I only drew those lines because David Igo put those.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said blame David. Gotcha. This is all his work. It was cool. It was and obviously and this is my brother Ted's stuff.
I saw that.
Josh
I saw that.
also, yeah, man. That's Bosco education right there produced.
I think he modeled it after our lights that we had in the in the
probably. Yeah, this is cool. And I think here are the tags. Yeah, you see the sort of product tag. That was the thing.
Yeah, there you go.
It's cool, man. Give it a whole look, and it looks like it was a good show. So Josh, I hope you had a good show. I hope people responded well to the product. I think it's a really cool looking display. There's the sticker. You got yourself if you got it for $30, you got the Dave Igo designed head. You got the sticker with illustration by Erwin Papa. And then I kind of stuck myself in there. So there you go. Good stuff, man. Chris Bouchard is saying very cool. Yeah, man, that'd be fun. Awesome Curse Dead artwork. Can't wait to see the Gordy and the Manglers artwork soon. So you're doing all of those, huh?
Am I gonna do? I think he wants to do all the other ones too. Phil Ramirez already lined up the next character. Okay. I guess I'm gonna keep doing these. Yeah, I'm happy to do it. It's fun. These things are fun.
That's a bonus. I bought a lot of Cursed Dead figures. So to know that, one, I'm assuming they're still going to do his original pitch was to treat each one like its own sort of monster movie. So I love that idea. And I love that somewhere in there will be your artwork. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Let's talk a little bit more about your other toy work, man. You're doing artwork for Wade and his character, his original character, Odious. I've got to see the original of this because you brought it to WonderCon to give to Wade. Right? That was you handed that over. The colors.
I was able to do that. I almost.
You almost what? Sat on it, wrinkled.
He almost didn't. He almost didn't spot me. I had to yell at him in the hall.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, he came by the AWOC table. We were talking. I was like, "Hey, did you go to Erwin Papa's? He's got stuff for you." He's like, "What? He's here?" I was like, "Dude, go over there. Go get your stuff." Yeah, this is cool though, man. I love how this turned out, the digital. But you know me, I really.
Oh, you were going to talk about the colors on this?
No, I loved it. I love the colors, but I really love the original. I love the artwork, the black and white. Thank you. I think it's now behind him, sitting on his sort of setup when he's doing lives.
Yeah.
That thing is gorgeous,
cool.
man.
It was nice to see. That's a great surprise.
Yeah, cool stuff. Okay, let's switch and talk a little bit ephemera while we got a little bit of time. This is happening right now. So the figure that you were doing artwork for, this guy, is now hopefully going to become a real thing. And I'm sure everybody who's watching is very familiar that Wade is going for a second time to Kickstarter to get these figures made. But there's, I will say, and I told him this, like, oh man, he chose to do the cowboy and the soldier because based on his metrics and what he's seeing, those are the two most popular. And I was like, okay, I get it, but I'm really wanting the Inuit, the sort of blue-skinned Inuit version and the Ronin version. The good news for folks like me is that if and when, really, when this thing gets funded on the Kickstarter for the soldier Odious or Army O, right here with all the cool extra heads and stuff. Soft goods are on point. All the little pouches, the little plastic pouches and everything he's got going on in the grenade. It's awesome. Artwork. This artwork is by David Williams, dude who's also been working with Nate doing some stuff for Four Horsemen. And then the cowboy. So folks, I need you to go and back these things and get this thing past the finish line, because what Wade is saying is that through his collaboration and agreement with Big Bad Toy Store, is that when these get backed, they will then sell the other two figures that I want. Not that these are fantastic. I love them. They just don't kind of fit the vibe that's going on my shelf, but an Inuit Odious and the Ronin Odious will definitely do that. So I need to get those, folks. I've got my money. I'm sitting ready to pre-order from BBTS. So please go get your cowboy Odious and your soldier Odious, and then give me the stuff I want. Are you big in? Do you have the original Odious? Are you into these?
No, I don't have the original Odious. I still need to back of this one
busted.
too. Doombot's giving me some grief about it. I was like, I'll do it, Doombot, I'll do it. I think I can pay. You know what? Phil Ramirez might be with this commission. I can probably just get this one then. I can back this.
Yeah. And so Collecting Brothers is already back for the soldier and the OG Odious. Oh, that's right. I saw you talking about that on the collecting thing. Hey, what's up, Jordan from Canada? Hey, thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure, supporting, and I'm just fanning out, man, just like the rest of us. I'm just happy to see all this cool stuff happening. So on this note, I was going to bring this up at the end, but you should definitely subscribe. Doombot Speaks Truth. Subscribe to Erwin Papa's YouTube channel. Last night you were drawn for a couple hours, right? And you just kind of streamed the whole thing.
I was. Yeah. Doombot was hanging out the whole time too.
Yep.
I don't have
every
a schedule.
Saturday night.
I just No, I don't have a schedule. I just stream whenever.
Gotcha. When the wind goes. But these are the ones I want, man. I need me some like blue Yeti, Inuit geared up Odious, and then the Ronin. And I was, sent some art to Wade just to see, hey man, are you into this at all? And he's like, yeah. So I got to go finish it. I'm not like you, man. I'm not as prolific as you.
Oh yeah.
So
That's right. You did.
I gotta finish up my Inuit.
Let's get ahead and get on it. Draw right now. Let's do live stream. Draw on live stream.
Draw. Man, that's so much pressure. But yeah, it's cool, man.
I think Bobo drew those.
These are Bobo's. Yeah, Bobo's art is awesome, and just it really showcases what the figures actually look like. If you look at the soft goods, did a great job of capturing that. So, I mean, I'm just a fan of people doing their own IP and giving us new things too. Just like you, I love your original stuff. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, I love your Storm. I love your Vampirella and all the other stuff you do. But when you're getting down and just things coming out of your brain for new characters or your Angry Warrior, I love that. Like, that's what we need the kids in the future to have, their own things, right? That aren't necessarily the things that you and I grew up on and we're excited about. So they need to, get into whatever you're doing right now so that they can enjoy. People got their knives out. What's up, Rick? Yeah. I'm with you, Alan. Alan's another dude. Super
yeah.
creative guy. He does haunts down in Texas. When you mentioned Monsterpalooza, I meant to ask if Alan, had you ever
yeah.
been at Monsterpalooza? Feels like that's your people.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
hey, He-Man is here. What's up, He-Man? He's telling me that everyone in Castle Grayskull loves your show, man. Thank you. Yeah, he was saying that on another thing. I was like, man, coming from He-Man, I can just stop now. I'm done. I'm glad you enjoy it. Doombot, the pan that comes with Inuit Odious looks dope. Oh wait, what do you think that means, Erwin? Got a guess? Is it the pan?
The palm comes with Inuit. The palm.
We're doing the secret code. Doombot, help us out. I don't know, but he looks great.
Yeah.
Okay, so check that out. I think, what do we got? We've got 26 days to go. So we've got a ways. It looks like it's gone up. Definitely. I'm sure him stumping over at Mythic Legions at Legions Con was real helpful. So I'm glad people got to go and sort of see his stuff. It was the mace. That's what it was. See?
Oh,
computers.
mace.
These computers don't know everything. Anyway, I think this is cool. Definitely follow it. I should get Wade on here.
Oh yeah,
Wade
get
doesn't
him
need
to
a
draw.
Sunday
They
night.
can send it. Take a photo of your drawing and make him finish it.
There you go. I want to see Wade draw. Yeah, there you go.
That
guy's
shout
awesome.
out to Wade too. He does make his projects a community effort as well. He's inclusive that way.
Yeah, and he's a big comics head, so he's like deeply, profoundly appreciative of folks like yourselves who do art and are kind of doing their thing. He's into it. All right, let's shift gears. He was at Legions Con, and at Legions Con this weekend, I was thinking about like going through all the stuff. I spent Friday morning. I don't know how familiar you are with how Legions works, but are you a big Mythic Legions fan or just kind of watching from the side?
A
little bit.
I watch it from the side. I have only a few figures. I'm familiar with at least two of George Gaspar, who is G-Con. He's the G in G-Con, right? Like I knew him from when I was
DesignerCon.
He had a toy show back from DesignerCon. Yeah, he had a YouTube show called Toy Break. They would like just show all the resident vinyl art stuff, and then later on at DesignerCon, I met Eric Treadaway, and I was just geeking out over him. It's like, oh, you made this, and you made this one, and you made this one.
Oh,
but yeah, he's super cool.
Hold on. Ralph, if you are here, this is the guy I was talking about. Ralph, this is another fellow Bosco Brave alumni. This guy is class of, what did I grade? 95.
Bob, you said? What year?
Lanterns Live is another thing that he does, all about Green Lanterns. 1995. He went to Raymond's with me in Downey. But anyway, there you go. See, we are everywhere.
95 too. Oh,
okay. we need to start recovery groups. We need to do some healing. That said, let's look at the most evil possible action figures out there to save us from the Bosco. But no, check this out. Mythic Legions, G-Con, right? They do their big reveal, and so I always, like, if I'm not there, I was only able to go to one Legions Con last year. I wasn't able to go this year. Hope to go back next year. But man, last year I did intern, which got me kind of a frontish row seat. It was like row 3 or something to the whole G-Con thing. And it was long, but it was so good, man. Just them revealing everything and seeing that stuff in person. It really is. It's action figure stuff, but it's like fine art, this stuff. So they revealed all this stuff. I was watching it on Friday morning, doing the stream, kind of doing a live stream watch along. And I just really appreciate the like variety they keep bringing us. Like, like we've got knights, we've got dwarves, we've got elves. That's all good. Now they're like, here's some manta ray people. Here's a giant crab. Here's a little teeny tiny short little devil dude with teeny tiny wings and a walrus. And then, a Berber / Moor kind of like, someone paying homage to that kind of cultural background. It's cool stuff, man. And then they're doing the accessories. As an artist, what do you think of like their translation of this like fantasy world into 3D action figures? I'm curious, just from a pure art perspective.
I've always enjoyed their art, their style, their aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it. There's nothing wrong. Legions Con, I just thought about it. Legions Con is like my favorite convention that I've never been to. I look forward to G-Con and seeing the reveals. Like, oh, this is all the cool stuff that I can't buy because they're expensive. But it's very cool to see. Every design they do, they always outdo themselves. And then they know how to reuse parts where these characters look different. Like that Moors guy, he looks so different without the cloth. It's like two different figures. Like,
yes,
they figured out how to make it look like he's not just covered up, right? This is its own character, and then without the cloth, it's another brand new character. Then you get the extra head to make it to differentiate.
Yeah, they do such a good job with their sort of parts library. This is what you're referring to. Underneath all that, he's like a full-on other dude in green with that awesome helmet, that chainmail kind of face covering. Yeah, and I love these figures. I am, things are expensive these days. The world is going weird. I really want to get more of these figures. That's my plan. My hope is to figure out a way to do like I've done the last couple of waves, is do an all in, but we'll see. It's no small feat.
Ooh, wow.
Right there. I've got 2 months. So if you are interested in this stuff, folks, it's till it's open until I think December some. So we've got a ways. I should know, but I actually don't remember. It'll say here. It's one of those things where I just need to read. Let's see. Or someone in the chat can tell me. I'll cheat off your result. Here you go. December 28th until December 28th.
Oh, okay.
So got some time.
After Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey, go wait for Christmas. Get the money from your Ninong and
I'm too old for that, man. I'm now Ninong and
get your wife.
Oh. Yeah, man. I am way too old. The walrus broke the toy internet and the crab nuked what was left into napalm. I love the crab.
Oh my God.
But it's so good. You can totally like cook this thing. Yeah, that's what my brother was saying. Like, this is like, you want to figure out how to best prepare these guys, right? You're like, how would that taste with?
Oh, do you know John to the Ross?
Yes.
Yeah, he was talking about that too on the live stream. He was like, he was ready to bring out the vinegar, the spicy vinegar.
Get out the toyo and let's go. Anyway, cool stuff. Like, there's a ton of great coverage of the show. I'll probably find ways on the channel to talk a little bit more about Legions Con, but cool stuff. I hope you get to go someday, man. I think people would love to, even if you find a way to get on a table and just sell some of your art. They all know you. Nate's there. We'll figure it out. But it's getting out to Jersey. It's hard for us, huh? Getting out to Jersey is tough. From
I wish they did like a West Coast version of it or something.
We are trying to figure that out, man. I would love to actually really help make that happen, especially where you're at. They were down in La Mirada once. I hope they get to go back.
Oh, damn. Okay.
All right, let's check this out. And then we can kind of close out for the day. Let's talk Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles real quick. Have you been watching this company, Meditoy / LingJiHun, China?
A little bit on Instagram.
So this account is like one of my favorites. Yeah, A Key Lion 07. But he's over there and gets a hold of these things earlier than the rest of us and kind of gets to give us an idea of what they look like. So I saw this post this week and was just really into seeing the posing, right? The posability, kind of see what's going on there. I'm like, okay, yeah, that I can deal with that movement. You can kind of see him getting in some of the, I was going to say gung fu, but I guess it's ninjutsu poses. Get some, elbowing action there. I was like, okay, I can get into this because the aesthetic of this is more like my Legions and AWOC. There's a little bit more sculpt to it, a lot more detail to it that compared to some of the other stuff, I feel like this kind of just fits better. I can't help it, man. My brain like wants to art direct my toy shelf. So
Yeah, I get it.
what do you think? Look at the skin details and everything. Do we need another line of Ninja Turtles? I don't know, but what do you think of this one?
I don't know, but this one does look great. It does. It is crazy that we have so many TMNT lines and there's so many versions of it.
Yeah.
It is open for interpretation because then compare this to the Mondo's movie, quote unquote, movie design versions of their thing.
Yeah.
It almost, great contenders. Like now, which one is it? Which one do you want?
Yeah.
This one
it's
looks
true.
Great. Design
and so
good. Yeah.
I get what Alan's saying here. Like he's saying I have turtle fatigue.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like some of us, I never got any turtles. So like I've kind of been waiting for the one that size wise could work. Articulations would make me happy enough and like sculpt wise could fit. And I think these might be the ones for me. So, but maybe these aren't turtles. Maybe these are sewer boys. Maybe you need to sue.
Oh, they could very well be. Oh, we gotta find out how can we get these molds?
More than $8,000, I'll tell you that. But here's sort of more shots. This is actually from
How much
Toys.
are these?
I think they're going for like 65 to 70. The LingJiHun ones, I want to say. And then what I'm aching for is they released some special ones at WonderFest Shanghai early October that had full on like samurai outfit and kind of like a Ronin armor and stuff through Medi Toys. So the word on the street, folks, is if you are interested in those, because those are apparently really hard to get, is to bombard their DMs and their messages and just say, hey man, give us a wide release. Just say wide release. You don't even say anything more, because I think there might be sometimes based on the back and forth. Let's cut through the language barrier. Wide release. That's what I'm advocating for. But what's cool is, again, you can kind of see him here doing the comparison with. So this is the Mezco ones, which I think are some of the best looking turtles.
It's comparison time.
There you go. Getting that Pixel Dan action going. But yeah, it's they're bigger for sure, but they work next to my mostly 6.5 to 7 inch figures. There you go. Yeah. Doombot's got the Universal Monsters stuff done by Groman, actually.
Oh,
I want to say most of those are.
That's a good thing.
Alan saying the body looks a bit better than the head does. Like the bodies are detailed, but the heads are smooth. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. It might look weird if it was textured, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But I think they look cool. I'm really into them. This is definitely, the more I sort of show it, that's part of what this show is also, it's like, how much am I convincing myself of what I want to buy and not? Here's Nexus. This is what I'm talking about as far as like scaling with like legions.
Oh,
right?
I see. Oh,
it's like, yeah, that works for me.
Scale?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're calling it, but turtles, they generally are not too big, right?
Right. Yeah.
But so I don't know what they're calling it, but
in my eyes,
it works. Yeah, visually it works next to a Legends here and a NECA. So I'm appreciating seeing this kind of stuff from a Key Lion, kind of giving me a sense of how this might look next to the other stuff on my shelf. Here's a Mezco Gomez. Yeah, man. And those are the ones I'm telling. Those two right there. See the back?
Yeah, that does look good.
Wide release, folks. Just put in the posts to Medi Toys, not to A Key Lion, but to Medi Toys. Hey, yo, wide release. Because I want those. I'm willing to pay the extra on top of the 65, whatever. I'll go up there because I think that actually really would fit them much better on my shelf. You know, I got like Mythic Legions and Masters of the Universe and Thundercats and Animal Warriors of the Kingdom and creatures from World of Warcraft. So give me that armor. Give me that, got some Chinese like Neja figures in here. So Anyway, I think that that's kind of it for ephemera, man. Thank you
Oh,
for hanging
okay.
out today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you. I
for having
appreciate.
me. Thank you.
That's funny. I didn't realize we're both Bosco Braves. So sorry to everybody
That's
who was here for the beginning that was hearing us reminisce a little bit about going to school in Bellflower and dealing with, I was going to say
all of
Franciscans. Is
that.
that right? No, what are they called? Salesians. Dealing with some Salesians.
Yeah.
But
The Legions
anyways.
Quorum from Star Wars.
Hey man, thank you so much for hanging out. You know this. I love your artwork, and yeah, you're mad talented. Another
Appreciate
Pinoy
it.
with who loves this stuff. So apparently a Pinoy not too far from where I grew up too. So it's good to connect on that level, man. Hey,
Yeah,
where should
totally.
folks be checking you out aside from the Instagram? Like they should just kind of subscribe and follow the YouTube to kind of get to do some lives with you and stuff.
Yeah, if you want to hang out at the lives and watch the drawings happen, subscribe on YouTube, watch those live streams. Unfortunately, I can't commit to a schedule, but I guess you hit the bell so you know when I'm live.
Yep.
Or
Yep.
just wait for Doombot to let you know.
There you go. Doombot,
Then
you got it.
what else? What else is there? Oh, Ink and Drink Long Beach. You can
Yes.
follow me there as well. Just look up Ink and Drink Long Beach on Instagram.
Mhm.
Follow us
And
there.
I'll have all the
links are
links.
there. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
I'll have
cool.
all the links
Yeah.
for you as well. Just follow that QR
So,
code and down there.
Our next event for Ink and Drink is December 10th at Alex. Filmed True Blood there. Alex's Bar, December 10th. Reserve RSVP over there to get your tickets. What else is happening? I think that's about it.
Okay. Very cool. And then look out for you've got your Kickstarter. It says here, be sure to check out your Kickstarter.
Oh yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you,
I'm embarrassed that we didn't actually spend more time looking at that, man.
It's okay.
But I'll drop
It's
the
okay.
link
It's
in there.
very early. Like I worked on it earlier this year. It's done. I just need to scan and letter it. You can look up Kickstarter, Angriest Warrior. I think it'll pop up.
Okay.
My friend Warwick Walker and I have been working on comics for a few years now. We did a Angriest Warrior one shot. And then he came out with a book called Vile, a cyberpunk body horror comic. We only did one issue, and then Warwick wanted to get back into Angriest Warrior. We did the first issue of a multi-issue miniseries. The first issue will be on Kickstarter soon. I want to try to get it in March of next year, get that ready for that. And then after that, comic books wise, I'm going to do a 2-man anthology with Raymar Brunson, the creator of Ghostman. You can follow Raymar Brunson on Instagram. We're trading characters. So I'm writing and drawing a Ghostman story. He's going to be writing and drawing a Angriest Warrior. That's going to be later down the line. Maybe that might be in June. I really don't know. But Angriest Warrior, I'm going to try to do it in March. Yeah.
All right.
Angriest
So
Warrior.
it's launching soon. If you go over to the Kickstarter, which I put in the links and I dropped it into the chat if folks are still watching us, you can click notify me on launch. That's actually incredibly helpful. Most people don't realize when you do things like that, or even if you click on the like on this video and do all of those things, it pushes it to other people on the platform. So let folks know he's going to be doing this book, The Angriest Warrior.
Also, you can get a PDF preview if you want
on this. So there's a PDF preview of the book. Cool. So notify on launch, and you can download the preview book right here. Look at you, man, letting people know what's up. Smart. Okay.
You gotta be based.
This is the idea, and people love this idea of trading characters. That's a fun idea. Absolutely. That's that collaborative spirit, man. That's actually what's going to get us through these dark days of weird corporate decisions around art and AI and all of that crap. Like all the little budding artists, indie toy makers, let's all get it together and do some more collaboration, like Legion's concept. Look, holy crap! Look at that. Sorry, look at that brush, that line work. Look at you.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I got to check out
That's the
this
first
preview.
page.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, man. Erwin Papa, mad talented. Thank you to everybody who hung out today. Thank you to Doombot. Shout out to
Thank
Doombot
you.
for making that
Shout out to
last pitch there, man. You do it. My brother says class of 89. Yeah, there you go.
89.
5 years apart. All right, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you for hanging out on a Sunday afternoon, a Sunday evening. You do
Most
you
definitely.
in Lakewood, man. I appreciate you taking the time. Thank you to everybody watching. Again, do the like, subscribe, and all those things. And I am Brick Something. You are watching the Brick Something News. Bye-bye, bye-bye. There he is. Look at that. It's like you're kind of swimming in your art. Here, let's get... Oh, here. Good job, everybody. Good show. Everybody have a great week.
Talk at the end. Oh, you know what we should the toy do you want to make this? Did your family ever have those Chinese fisherman ceramics?
Yes, my
Chinese
my
fisherman.
mom's side family. Yes, and it's still going.
Yes,
but
we
keep
need
talking
that.
about it.